Yo, all right, so we with Ethan and Francisco potentially. I think he might be leaving soon. I don't know. But I'm doing a tier list with all the Marvel movies and TV shows. I think you guys can hear him. If not, it's okay. It's my tier list, not theirs. Okay, so this is just out of order. Like desperately out of order. Holy crap. Can we find a good one? Let's see if there's a better one. All Marvel media? Whoa. This is crazy. Okay, we're just gonna ignore half of this. God, what the heck? This is crazy. Wait, okay, wait, hold on.
Howard and the Duck up there.
No, they don't have I mean they actually
With that duck.
they might have okay, you know what? We're not doing this. This is ridiculous. We'll just do the other one.
Wasn't Howard the Duck the first Marvel movie or something?
Huh? Howard the Duck? I think it might have been. Yeah, I think so. Okay, we're just gonna do it out of order because this thing is
Funny,
stupid.
like a
Okay.
weird. That's like an NBA type stat.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Okay, Civil War. This is a insane pull. I'm gonna put Civil War in a good B. You know, that's just a classic movie right there. I mean, like
Yeah, arguable A, but
arguably A, but it's the first thing I see. I might make some changes in the future, but like Civil War, I'm gonna put at B just to be safe. I mean, it's a good movie. A lot of things. I think there's better Captain America. There is a better Captain America movie. We'll get into that. Avengers, the first one. Okay. Um, wow. We might have to just put this one in A. We might just have to put this in A simply because it's the OG. I mean, this might just be nostalgia talking, but this is like just the OG like team, the original, I think 6 Avengers or 5. Just a good time fighting Loki. You know, sets the whole MCU up. I feel like because in the beginning you forget it was what Captain America, First Avenger, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 1 and 2, and then Thor, and then boom, Avengers. It was simple, and that was a great time, great time. Okay, Age of Ultron. Wow, Age of Ultron is really good. Um, Holy crap. I don't know. I think I might just have to put this in B, but part of me wants to put this in A. I'm gonna put it B just because I feel like Ultron was a great villain, but I think they kind of ruined a lot of potential with what could have been with Ultron, and then I could tell later in the What If series they were trying to salvage that by making all sorts of like Ultron content, and I forget. I didn't even finish all of What If, but I just remember there's the freaking like God Ultron. Like they were trying to do something there, but Ultron. It was a good movie. I liked Ultron a lot, but it's just I think the first Avengers has got to be better. Infinity War. Wow, this might just be S. In terms of Marvel movies, this might just be S. This has got to be S for sure. I mean, it's just like everything comes together and like just this era, like when everyone just kind of dies and shit, like they do. This is the first time the Avengers and the team they just lose. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear Ethan, but that's what he said is they lose. It's you don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, I think this is Endgame. We see. Oh, okay. So this Loki might just be backwards. Oh no, it's just mixed up. It's just mixed up. I don't even think this one has all the Marvel movies in it. Like I'm just looking at it right now, or maybe it does. I don't know. Okay. This is Endgame.
Endgame is also P.
Endgame is really good.
I see it on the
I
same
see it. Infinity War and Endgame, they've got to be in the S. I will put it a rank below S, just because I think like Endgame, like okay, and like, you kind of like it's good. There's a lot of like I think it's a great movie. I think Infinity War is just better because that's just my personal preference. Um, and also Endgame has the one scene where like all the women show up and they're like, I forget the line. It's like, don't worry, she's got backup or some shit. I thought that was tough back in the day, but every time I see a clip about it now, it's just so corny. Like they didn't need that. I mean, they could have. I don't know. I mean, I guess it was cool to see like, wow, there's a lot of female characters in Marvel um, that are low key powerful. Like Scarlet Witch is low key like might be the most powerful in the verse, but I don't know. That was just not needed. I feel like. I mean, maybe it was needed, but it was just corny. I don't know. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy. Wow, there's a lot. Guardians of the Galaxy is a personal favorite of mine, but I'm just gonna put it in B just because like
What?
it. I don't want it because okay, I feel okay. Actually, I don't know what I do know what's coming. I think I might have to put it in A because I just don't want to stack up all the high like tiers like too early. But then again, I feel like I've been running into a lot of good movies. Yeah, the first Guardians of the Galaxy is great. Definitely A. Definitely A. I don't know. I was tripping about the B. It's definitely A. Below Avengers, but like this kind of creates its own like story with a new set of characters that we haven't seen before, like in space, which is really cool. Like it was completely new environment for Marvel. Like a lot of great characters in this cast. Like I would say, arguably like a funnier cast than the Avengers, just because you got like the the Rocket and then Drax. He's like stupid. That's his thing. And then Gamora pulls up and she's like a badass. And then Quinn is like he's got like a cool little backstory. Which speaking of Volume Two, Guardians of the Galaxy is definitely B for me. I think it was still good. Um, I just don't think it's better than the first one. I think it's definitely not as good as Civil War. I think it might be on par with Ultron, but we're just gonna we'll skip over like the semantics. Ant-Man, the first Ant-Man, is just a movie. It's just a Marvel movie. Like I enjoyed it a lot. I think I've seen this one a lot. I thought it was funny, but I'm just gonna place it in C because like it's just a movie. I'm not nothing bad on Ant Man. Like I love Ant Man. It was a fun movie, but like it's just Ant Man. Like and the villain's mediocre. It's just Ant Man. Like put it in C. It honestly, I'm doing it a favor putting it in C. Some people might put it even lower, but Ant Man and the Wasp, also C. Just another Ant Man movie. Fun, I guess. More ants. But yeah, just C. Yeah, I mean that's what it was. It was more ants. Like that's kind of what happened. And then the Wasp, that was cool. But like, it was just a funny movie. Like it was okay. Doctor Strange. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and put Doctor Strange in A. I really like Doctor Strange. I think this is like honestly like if I wasn't thinking like objectively like a little bit I'm being a little bit more subjective because my ranking, but I am trying to look at it in the perspective like all the movies is definitely A. I would say so far top of A. Bro, I love Doctor Strange. Like you could say what you want about the villain, kind of a villain, but man, like the visuals in this movie was insane, and I just love the story arc. Like for specifically Doctor Strange, like he was such a like arrogant surgeon. Man, it was just very fun to watch. And I've seen this so much. Like it's just so cool to watch. Like and just like the concept, I feel like it's just like refreshing. It's like wow, there's magic, like sorcery. That's such a cool thing in Marvel. Like just having that aspect thrown in, like very very cool. Okay, Iron Man number one. Ooh, that's gotta be A. Like that's gotta be A. Gonna put it in A. Like it's just like that's like this is the first ever Marvel movie, sets the tone. First ever MCU movie sets the tone. Just great. Like and it's like I mean it's nothing super crazy. The villain is it makes sense. Like nothing is like outstanding, but it's just classic. Like you see the origin movie of like literally like the face of the franchise, arguably the face of the franchise. I mean, low key Captain America is at the forefront of all these Infinity War movies, but who snaps at the end? Tony does. Let that sink in. Spider-Man Homecoming. Um, I'm gonna put Spider-Man Homecoming in low B. This was a fun movie. One thing my dad would always say about just Tom Holland Spider-Man is that he hated how much Iron Man was involved because he's a big fan of the Sam Raimi films. And like even the Tobey Maguire, no, sorry, that's the same one. Andrew Garfield. Because like there's no MCU, there's no Avengers, it's just Spider-Man. And that's what he didn't like about Tom Holland. And I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, like low key, like it kind of seemed like I mean, that's like Loki. The whole point of the movie is like, man, I can exist outside of Iron Man, like, because like Iron Man was always saving him in the movie, and at the end he kind of does his own thing. Like, I feel like that's a very like common Spider-Man thing, like theme. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do my own thing, type of thing. It's fuck Miles Morales. He says that, but it's an okay movie, fun watch, very fun watch. Decent villain. It was kind of funny. He was the dad of the girl he was dating, but I like the Spider. I would say I enjoy this Spider-Man the most out of all three, arguably. I mean, because like you can say what you want about, oh, there's the better Spider-Man, there's the better Peter, but I don't know. I just like this one. He's very. He seems young and fun, and I don't know. Just that's just my view. Spider-Man: Far From Home. This is a C movie. Better than Ant-Man though. It's fine. Mysterio, cool. All right, whatever. And they're in what I think Europe. It's just a movie. More Spider-Man, cool. Nick Fury. I think he's a scroll in this one. I think they reveal that. I don't know. I don't remember. No Way Home. See, when it first come out, it was low key like, wow, like they got all the Spider-Man and stuff. But looking back, this is like a fine movie. This is a B movie. Like it's it's good for what it is, but honestly, it's mostly carried by like all the like what do you call them when they is it fuck, I'm literally losing the name. What's the name of like when you call someone back? Easter eggs? No, not Easter eggs. Okay, whatever. It's just because no, not foreshadowing. It's just because all the old Spider-Man are there and they brought him back and it was like they're swinging at the end. It's cool and all the villains are there. Yeah, great, fun stuff. But like I don't know. There's just a lot of problems with this movie. Like the main thing is like how do like he basically knocked Doctor Strange out for the entire movie, and then he comes back at the end. Like that didn't make any sense to me. Like I don't know, he like trapped him in the like, there's a lot of problems with it. I'd say like it's a good movie though. It's B. It's not A. It's B. Black Panther's S easily S. Like it is like arguably one of the best Marvel movies. Like this thing is so good. Like I watched the shit out this movie. Like just the story. Like again, like I have something with these Marvel movies where it's like set in the same universe, but like it's in a new environment. Like with Doctor Strange, you got to see the sorcery. Black Panther, Wakanda. Like that's just so cool. Like and especially coming off of the high that character of Black Panther had in Civil War. Like I don't know, they had like I think it was just done so well where they slowly introduce Wakanda and like what the world outside thinks of Wakanda, and then you have this mysterious Black Panther who's just kind of running around and he doesn't really have like a very crazy significant role in Civil War, but then that like impacts the shit out of Black Panther, like and then that movie just takes off and this is probably like I mean talk about shitty villains. There's great villains. This is probably arguably one of the best villains in Marvel, like the MCU. Like, wow, just and great performances around. Like, one thing I will say is, I really like. I think the CGI fight where like Killmonger and Black Panther are fighting in their Black Panther suits, like that was like it was okay, but like I feel like there was something better that could have been done. But that's my only complaint really. Captain Marvel is a C film. Loki D. No, it's a D film. Yeah, no, this is just a boring like oh women I'm strong movie. Like she had no character development. She was just powerful the whole way through. Honestly, that was her whole character in Endgame too. Like she literally saved the day. Like she pulled up last minute. Like and she was a character for like I don't know, like barely even in. Oh, okay, we're gonna skip over that. Black Widow. This is an E. I don't know. I don't like the E tier, but I'm gonna put it in E because I feel like there's no, is there worse films? Is there worse films? I don't know. I'm just throw it in F, honestly. Black Widow, terrible film. Did not like Black Widow. I'm not gonna really talk about it. You can say what you want about it. Did not like it. Also, waste of a villain. Waste of a villain. Shang-Chi. Ooh, this is a good one. Is it a B or is it an A? I feel like B is getting clogged up, but I do feel like Shang-Chi is not better than Civil War. I'm gonna put it in B, high B. It was a good film. Fun, good watch. Aquafina's in it. I don't really need her. But very cool, like very cool character. One thing I will say is that the end scene that they had with Shang-Chi, where there's like a beacon, like a beeping thing in the middle of space, and he's talking with Wong and Captain Marvel, and that just doesn't go to anywhere. Like that whole like little Easter egg doesn't lead to anything. Like I think they might have retconned that. Maybe that had something to do with Kang. I don't know, but it's a good film. Okay, Eternals. Wow, this movie is hated like fuck. Like everyone hates this shit. Me personally, I thought it wasn't bad. I actually kind of liked it. I want to put it at the bottom of V. This might be a crazy take. I thought it was fine. With like, I just think their biggest issue is they had so many characters and not enough time to really delve into each one of them. But it was an interesting. Like I liked like what I saw from the characters. I liked like their personalities. I just wish I saw more. Which is why like I think a lot of people they say like, oh, Eternals should have been a series, and I think that's 100% right. But I feel like if it was a series, everything about the movie that was good would just suck in the series because usually these Marvel series they're like all produced at the same time, their budget split, and everything sucks. So maybe it was better as a movie, but it was cool. Celestials, that was a cool concept. I don't know her name, but the speedster in this that the visuals on that were crazy. The villain sucked. Yeah, the villain sucked, but you know I like the personalities of the characters. Okay, we're now in shows. WandaVision. I don't even want to rank the shows, but oh wait, no, there's more. There's more movies. I'm just gonna skip all the shows. Um, but I'll just say it right now. WandaVision, I might throw in like an A or a B. Falcon and Winter Soldier, maybe like a B or C. Loki is easy A, if not S, in terms of just shows. Like that's just a great show in terms of the Marvel shows. What If is just I don't know. I don't like What If. Hawkeye is like a C. Moon Knight is like probably an A or a B. Then I'm not thinking about these too hard. I'm just kind of rattling it off. She-Hulk sucked. I don't even know what this werewolf thing is. And then there's like a holiday special. Oh wait, these are movies. Okay, yeah. But yeah, we'll get into those. Iron Man 2. I think Iron Man 2 is it's a C film. Nothing crazy. Kind of a mediocre villain. But more Iron Man, you know, and more suits of Iron Man. That's fun. I like that. I like the suitcase suit. That was cool. Um, yeah, okay. What if? Okay, Iron Man 3. Also, maybe it's a, I don't know. This is probably the highest of C, if not low B. More Iron Man. I mean, that's really what it is at the end of the day. Like, the villain sucked. This is where the concept of the Mandarin was introduced. Um, maybe it is B. I don't know. Whatever. I'll just leave it at the top of C. But you know, it was cool. His house gets blown up in Malibu, but there's tons of Iron Man suits. That was cool, and they all explode at the end. That was awesome. Um, Incredible Hulk. See, I haven't watched this movie in a while, but I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it. See, I remember I don't think I really liked this movie that much, but I think recently, okay, not recently, but like the second time I watched it, and then because after like I started seeing like because this Hulk is different. Like this Hulk looks different, and it's supposed to be the same character, but he's just a different Hulk. And then you get to the Avengers, and it's like, honestly, he's not the same. Like, I think in the Avengers, like that movie, Hulk is like good, but he slowly goes downhill, and then they do that fuck ass thing where they make him the smart Hulk, and then She Hulk happens. Like it's just terrible. This Hulk, he's genuinely a beast. Like he is scary in this one. Like I remember being scared. Cause I was a kid. I was legit. I watched this. I was scared of Hulk. I feel like that's how Hulk should be. And I know that Hulk is gonna be in the new Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland. I hope he gets fucking feral, bro. I hope he does some like terrible shit because I don't know. He was crazy. But yeah, I think this is not. I think people hate on this a little bit too much. Like the Eternals, I'm gonna throw it at the bottom of B. You know, actually, nah. Honestly, this is probably C. I can't be ranking Iron Man 3 and C and then throw Incredible Hulk above that. You know what? You know what? I'm moving Iron Man 3 up to B, above Eternals. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Okay, okay. What's next? There's a lot of Thor movies. Okay, we're just rapid fire on Thor. Thor 1. This is a this is a top of C film. Decent film. No. Bottom okay, no. Uh God, I don't know. I kind of like this one. It's just OG. It's an OG one. I'm gonna put it B, but I'm gonna put it above Eternals. Eternals is definitely bottom of B, like a bottom of all B. But Thor, first one, decent. Second one was just. Is this the second one? Second one just sucked. Like, I don't think it's as bad as Black Widow. I hate Black Widow, but it's definitely like D tier. Terrible film. Um, just not fun. Not really fun to watch. Ragnarok is a very good movie. A, A for sure. Got to be like just a great movie. So much happens. Like it's just A. It's up there with all the other A's. Okay. Okay. So there's no. Now we're doing Captain America's. Okay. Captain America: First Avenger. Man, I like this one. This is a very feel good one. Like there's just just like Iron Man 1, just a classic origin story, you know? Like very very good film. And it's just like, wow, he's so America and powerful. And he's not even powerful, I feel like. I think that what made cuz like that's the whole point of the movie is that like he was chosen because of his heart, not his like skill and like capabilities as like what he was before. Like honestly, to this day, I don't even know how they made him like skinny like that. Because you know, like that's crazy. Like they must have had to starve him, and then between when they starved him and then they started shooting when he was strong, they probably had to juice him up. CG? Okay, yeah, I know it was CGI. I was fucking joking, bro. I was joking. It was a joke thing. Anyway, I'm gonna throw this an A. Probably bottom of A. Ah, shoot. Do I like this more than?
Look alike actor.
Yeah, and they probably just put his face on it. Yeah, you're probably something like that. Yeah, but I have to decide: is it better than? Mm, I would put it A. I think it's better than Civil War. Um, Winter Soldier is Winter Soldier is A tier, top of A. Top of A. Oh shoot, my roommate's back home. Yo, what's up?
It's always good when the roommate gets there.
I might have to. Oh, it's okay. We're almost done, anyways. There's only a few movies left. Okay, yeah, but Winter Soldier. This is the best Captain America. Best one. Best story.
Yep.
Arguably one of the best like Marvel movies in general.
I think it has some of the best fighting.
Definitely. Dude, the best fighting for sure. Like when they're fighting, like it was Bucky and he got the knife and shit. That was crazy.
The tower, and then there's the elevator scene.
Oh yeah. There's so many good like
Blowing stuff up on the like freeway.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Okay. All right. There's only a few left. Wakanda Forever. This is a C tier film. C. This was so mid. Like it okay, I liked the villain. I liked the flying Mexican dude. But
Backstory. I thought that was
no, he's not Mexican. No, he's sorry. Wow. He's from South America, but I think he was hella cool. I like that whole concept of like yeah, he's the water guy. I think that was cool. Like he was cool, but I think just I fucking I hated that dumbass like MIT Ironheart girl. She was not needed. Not needed. The only reason they added her was to put her like make her own show later. That was the dumbest thing. Like you did not need her. Like they just found an excuse and threw her in there. I'm not gonna rank the Christmas special. Quantumania is ass. D tier. Enough said. Okay, that's the rankings. I think did I miss a movie? I don't know.
Oh,
Deadpool doesn't count. Deadpool doesn't count.
Wolverine. That's not MCU.
I mean, it's not really okay. He's